As a lot of you know, our Whatnot journey has already started, and you can see that we have Laura and Jeremy in the background selling on Whatnot today. You know, it's been, they're actually very entertaining to watch. They're very fun to watch. The journey starts off with, remember, you lose money at the start. You got to build your community up, and then eventually you break even. And once you get big enough, you start making money, start killing it in money. And I've seen some people are claiming they're doing $1 million a month just in Whatnot sales, liquidators just in Whatnot sales. And I watched a local guy, you know, here in Florida last night, and his name is JR. So shout out to JR, man. He is freaking killing it, man, killing it. Stuff that I'm getting $3 for, he's getting $37 for. But he's figured out the algorithm for Whatnot, shut down his retail store, and now is doing it full time. Why? Because he's getting premium prices out of everything. So then it's just a game of finding inventory, right? If everything sells at, you know, pretty much near retail, then it's just a game of finding the inventory. Everybody needs to be doing Whatnot. You think live selling is popular now? Wait for 5 years from now. This is a Gary V thing. Wait for 5 years from now, and you are gonna see that everybody, every brand, every store is gonna be doing live selling, online live selling. It's gonna happen, it's inevitable. It's crazy, it's taken over the industry. We're having a lot of fun, and you know, I love doing the Whatnot shows. I don't go on that much sometimes, but you know, I'm trying to hire that out, because if I'm there doing Whatnot, I can't be in the warehouse selling pallets or truckloads, so it's a little tough for me. Hey guys, you guys wanna see a little bit of gold? Come here, take a look at this pallet. Look what I just got in. Now, I don't know why, but the Florida market is flooded with Jordans right now. They're flooded, and this is all kids. So this is kids size 7C, all Jordans, all new. I don't know why, but they are everywhere right now. So what are they worth? I have no idea. I know what I paid for them, but what are they worth? Let's try to run to Whatnot, sell a pair on Whatnot, and see how much money they bring for us. I just made a purchase, and I want you to try to sell it right here. What weight are you selling?
What weight?
Do 1 to 2 pound.
Put it on there, right there.
Less than 1 pound. Guys, we have a pair of brand new children's Jordan sneakers.
Whoa!
I just bought 171 pairs of these, and I want to know if I got a good deal. What's up, WWE girl?
Wow.
Look at these. So these are youth size 7C. 7C.
Wow.
Jordan sneakers are $100 retail, right? $100 retail. I bought my grandson Dunks. They were like $80. The Jordans were $100. Okay, size 7C.
Ready?
We need 10T. I might have them. Here we go. You ready, guys? Let's see if if it's worth it to me.
Go.
Let's go. 7C, guys. 7C.
Nike Air Jordans.
Come on.
7C. Let's go.
Let's go.
Chad.
$100 shoes, guys. Come on. Who's got a little kid in the family?
Over $100, chat.
Let's go. Size 7C.
Wow.
7C, beautiful sneakers,
Davila.
guys.
Thank you, Davila.
7C, sold $26. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got 171 pairs.
Wow.
So,
Can you bring us some more, Tom?
of course you want me to bring you more. I might.
I need size 11 for me.
Okay, so that was pretty good. That wasn't so bad. I got enough money to make the deal worthwhile, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up buying the 171 pairs of Jordans. But the market is flooded with them, right? I don't know why. There's like thousands and thousands of pairs all over Florida now. You know, some people are selling for cheap, other people are selling for a lot. Who knows? Who knows? Great deals. Guys, in this video, I'm gonna give you my 5 best pieces of advice if you're gonna run a bin store. Advice number 1, get rid of your bin store leftovers. And that doesn't mean sell it to another bin store, because that's a pretty pathetic thing to do. One time I did a video a while ago where I bought 26 pallets of what they called lower end FC stuff. It was frickin' bin store leftovers. I forgot the lady's name, but I'll never buy from that crotch again in my life. But this is my bin store leftovers, okay? There's a couple things you can do. You can throw it out. You can palletize it and sell it for like $100 a pallet, or some people box it up into mystery boxes and resell it for $10. That's probably the best thing that you can do in my opinion. That's my advice. But you know, the other day this guy comes into my building, and I hope he doesn't watch my videos, but he bought 4 pallets, right? And he says he puts out 4 pallets a week in his bin store. And in my mind, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. He has 24 bins in his bin store. And I'm saying, how do you fill the bins? He goes, no, it fills the bins. And I'm like, I don't understand. You're putting 4 pallets out with 24 bins. How does it fill the bins? He's like, no, it fills the bins, you know, because I still have all the other stuff in there. I'm like, what other stuff? From the week before. He doesn't empty the bins out. Listen, cut the cord on the crap inventory. Just get rid of it, guys. Don't leave your bins filled with junk, because then you just have a little bit of good stuff on the top and the rest is junk. Rest is junk. Don't fall in love with your inventory. Get rid of the crap, get a new load in every week, and just bust the bin store out, man. That's how you make good sales. That's how you make great sales. Get rid of this junk. Nobody wants it. If they didn't buy it already, what the hell makes you think they're gonna buy it, you know, next week? Get rid of the bin store leftovers. Number 1. My bit of advice number 2, stay ahead of the inventory, okay? What I've found in this industry is that it's pretty easy to find a load within a week or 2, right? But what's really hard is when you need to find a good load in a day or 2. A lot of people, you know, they rely on one person to get the inventory from, and when that person runs out or runs dry, you're stuck for the week. So you have to go to somewhere else. You have to go to the Facebook groups to find another load. It's not always easy. It doesn't always work out that way. So if you stay ahead of your inventory, some stores are 3 weeks ahead on their inventory. That way, if they have a down week, they still have 2 more weeks to get more loads in. You know, yet minimum, you need to be 2 weeks ahead of your inventory. 2 weeks. So put a 2-week supply away. When you take 1 week out, you bring another load in. Take 1 week out, bring another load in. Always stay ahead of it, because 2 weeks is how long it takes. Inventory is like a freaking roller coaster ride, right? It's available one day, gone the next, then available, then there's too many truckloads available, then there's nothing available. That's how the inventory works in this market, right? It's never consistent. It's never consistent. The supplier that you think you're gonna buy from every week is gonna run out of shit sometimes. It's just gonna happen. So, my advice number 2, this is LPN pallets here, LPN. You know, I have 50 pallets in stock. That way I won't run out of my inventory. Stay ahead of the inventory. My team are selling machines today, man. I'm telling you, it's like right and left. Our parking lot was full, and we're just a wholesale warehouse. We're selling truckloads, we're selling pallets, we're shipping to other countries. We got shoe loads for sale. Things have just been crazy around here. The industry is just insane right now. The amount of money that I make, that you can make, that the people make in this business is just incredible. So I'm sorry, I'm ranting here. I don't know if that's a rant, but I'm just super excited about how the business is. We're going to Kentucky on Monday. You know, we're gonna do a video in Kentucky. I'm opening a new bin store on Wednesday. I'm just super excited. Things are going, you know, things are going good. The sun is shining on Tom Schultz right now, and I'm pretty excited about it. Advice tip number 3, find the right product mix, right? A lot of people mess up in their bin stores because they're only running low value or high value stuff. You wanna mix the good with the bad, all right? The high value with the low value. The low value doesn't mean bad, it just means cheaper merchandise. I've seen bin stores that just run LPN, and what is LPN? LPN is returns, right? So this is an item that's LPN. So it's a returned item, it's bagged up, and that's why it's called LPN, because that's the license plate number sticker right there on the item. LPN, higher value stuff, returns, and then FC, which is fulfillment center, are lower value stuff, but new. Right, you can see all these shower heads in here, wrapping paper rolls. You can see, what is this? Some sort of beauty castor oil packaging, but new. So do you want higher value returns or lower value new stuff in your store? The right answer is both. Is both. Because especially if you start off at $14, $15, $12, you need to have the LPN, because the FC doesn't sell very well at that higher value. But once you get down to the $5 level, the $3 level, all your LPN's gone. Now you can have a strong $5, $3, and $1 day because you're loaded up with FC. And remember, FC is cheaper. You get more product out of the FC. So you want to have the mix of the both. Some people's best day end up being $1 day, because sometimes they do $3,000 to $5,000 just on $1 day and all the leftover FC. So remember, the product mix is super important for a bin store. My favorite, half LPN, half FC. Tom's best bin store advice, number 4. Number 4, you gotta have a proper pricing strategy, okay? I don't care if you start at 15, 14, 12, 10, depending on the cost of the load you're getting, but I love the mixed load, LPN and FC. If you're gonna start with LPN, you can start at $14, $12 in that range. If you're just running FC, I would start at $7, maybe $10, okay? But everybody needs to go off the waterfall with your pricing. You know, I went into a bin store and the price was Thursday, $7.50, Friday, $7.50, Saturday, $7.50, Sunday, $6, Monday, it just made 0 sense to me. Or people that don't do dollar days. Hell, my buddy Stellion does 50-cent days and it's one of his best days. Get rid of the inventory. Have a falling price strategy for your bin store and get rid of everything at the end. I got people, how many people out there stop at $2 a day? Why stop at $2? Why? If your average cost of the FC is somewhere around 80 cents, why would you stop at $2? Just sell this stuff and move on. Get rid of it, move on. Have the right pricing strategy if you're gonna do a bin store. My bit of advice, number 5 for bin store owners. Make your store fun to go to, all right? You can do a lot of things in your store to increase the excitement level, right? People don't want to go into a boring ass store and walk around and shop, okay? If you're playing music, if you're giving away freebies, if you're having fun, you're talking to the customers, they will come back again, and again. All right, I've seen too many people just sitting on their phone in the corner of a business and then they get pissed off because they're not making any money. Get up. Make sure you have giveaways in your store. My buddy Stellion gives away all the phone cases. Brilliant. He gives away the moving boxes. Brilliant. Gives away all the books. Brilliant. It's smart to do. Always give back. Always keep your place excited, fun, energetic, motivate, just make it a good shopping experience and leave the good shit in the bin. Let the customers find that, okay? Let them find a good deal because they will come back forever, guys. There we go. My top 5 pieces of advice if you're gonna own a bin store. Top 5. Guys, this is Liquidation Motivation. Tom signing out here. I'll see you next time. Now go out there and make some money.